Stop scrolling. These meal prep breakfast burritos pack serious protein and zero drive-through guilt. Hey Fit Foodies, I'm Kristen Blumetti, macro-friendly recipe chef and one half of the Fit Foodie Chicks. Welcome to Fit Foodie Kitchen, where we keep meal prep simple with easy to make recipes that anyone can handle. And trust me, if my business partner Jackie, who hates to cook and calls herself a self-proclaimed dummy in the kitchen, can make these recipes, so can you. Every week, we share low-calorie, high-protein recipes that are simple, fun, and actually delicious. No bland diet food, no fancy gadgets, just real food that's picky kid and husband approved. Or perfect for your weekly meal prep that you'll actually look forward to eating on repeat all week long. And guess what? This one's a free bonus recipe. You can get it sent straight to your inbox for free. Just click the link in the description or the pinned comment to grab it. And make sure you snag our free Ultimate 10 ebook with our top 10 viral recipes that broke the internet at fitfoodiechicks.com/ebook. If you want full access to over 250 macro-friendly recipes inside our FFC app, plus a one-time free custom macro calculation and our fat loss formula guide, join us at fitfoodiechicks.com/food. Now let's cook. All right, so we are going to make meal prep breakfast burritos, and I put a little twist on these with diced sweet potatoes instead of the traditional hash browns. The first thing we need to do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you wanna get a half sheet pan. You wanna make sure that it has a pretty tall lip and it's a half sheet pan size. You could also use a 9x13 baking pan for this, but just keep in mind you might need to adjust your baking time. So we're gonna spray the pan lightly with cooking spray, or you could line this with parchment paper. And just set that aside. Now we're gonna cook our sausage. You wanna get turkey breakfast sausage, and we are using 1 pound of turkey breakfast sausage. Lightly spray your pan, and we're just gonna add our whole pound of breakfast sausage. And you just wanna cook this until it's all browned, breaking it up into crumbles as you cook. If you can't find raw turkey breakfast sausage, you could find all these pre-cooked turkey sausage crumbles, or even if you get the pre-cooked turkey sausage patties or links, you could just chop those up, and then you can just skip the step of having to cook the sausage. But make sure you get enough. So if it's cooked already, we're using 1 pound of raw turkey sausage, which is equivalent to about 3/4 of a pound of cooked turkey sausage. Okay, once the turkey sausage is all cooked, you're just gonna spread it around evenly on your prepared baking dish, or sheet pan, I should say. And then we're gonna use this same pan to cook our frozen diced sweet potatoes. So I have 12 ounces of frozen diced sweet potatoes. You could, of course, get fresh sweet potatoes and peel and dice them yourself, but I'm all about the shortcuts here. So those are gonna go right into the pan and back onto the stove to get cooked up. Just make sure you spread the sausage evenly. Now I like to let these sit on one side for a couple of minutes so that side gets brown, and then we'll start stirring them up. Okay, while the sweet potatoes are browning up, I'm gonna keep checking on them and stirring them. We're going to make our egg mixture. So in a large mixing bowl, you're going to add 4 whole eggs. See if I can do one with one hand. Sometimes I can. We got it today. Okay, now we're gonna add 32 ounces of egg whites. So that would take about 18 actual eggs with the yolks removed, or you can grab a carton of liquid egg whites and try not to throw the whole, I mean, we are gonna use the whole carton, but we should probably open it first. And that's just gonna go right in. So we use whole eggs, so we get the flavor and a little bit of the fat content from the yolk, but we add the egg whites to boost the protein without adding too many extra calories. Let's give these a little stir. Oh yeah, they're getting nice and brown. I like that little char. But of course, you can cook these your desired coloring. Now when the sweet potatoes are done, you're gonna spread those over the top of the sausage as well. You just want to try to spread them around so there is a little bit of sweet potato in each section. All right, let's get back to our egg mixture. So we still have a little bit to add to this. So far we just have the 4 whole eggs and the egg whites. Don't tell my husband I'm using all the spatulas again. Call me the spatula queen. Okay, we're going to add 1 cup of fat-free cottage cheese. Oh, so close. Good thing I have another container. Perfect. And then we're just adding salt and ground black pepper. Now you just want to whisk all of this together until it's well combined and the yolks are all evenly distributed. Okay, once all of that is mixed, you're just going to pour that over the top of your sausage and sweet potatoes so you've got it evenly covered. Okay, if you need to move those sweet potatoes around again, just make sure they're kind of evenly distributed. And the last thing we're gonna add is 2 cups of reduced fat cheddar cheese. And yes, I buy pre-shredded cheese, and I don't care what you think about it. We're just gonna sprinkle that evenly over the top. Now this recipe is gonna make 10 breakfast burritos. So if you have a family to feed or teenage boys like I do, that'll last you maybe 2 days. Or if you're meal prepping for yourself, you've got breakfast prepped for 10 days. Carefully transfer the tray into the oven and you're gonna bake this for about 30 minutes or until the eggs are completely cooked through and set. This is the tricky part. Okay, now I'm just gonna do the dishes while that bakes, get everything cleaned up, and then we'll come back and assemble the burritos. Okay, the filling for our burritos is ready, it's set. So we're just gonna let it cool just for a couple minutes and then we're gonna cut this into 10 equal portions. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it right in the pan, but I don't wanna scratch my pan, so I'm actually using this plastic or silicone knife to cut through the eggs. It smells so good. Okay, so now we have 10 portions of our egg mixture and we're going to wrap them in our burritos. Now, I am using low carb tortillas today, but not necessarily because of the low carb, but they do tend to be lower in calories. So you just want to get large burrito sized tortillas that are approximately 100 to 110 calories each. And these have 10 grams of protein each, so little protein boost. So you're just gonna fill each tortilla with 1 portion of the egg mixture and roll it up. Give it a little press, and we're gonna repeat with all 10 tortillas. How easy is this? Everything is already pre-portioned for the filling. All you gotta do is wrap it up. These smell so good. And since we're running out the door again as soon as my husband gets home tonight for the Stevie Nicks concert, these are actually gonna be our dinner on the go. And with 396 calories and 39 grams of protein per burrito, that's a pretty hearty dinner. Now, I'm sure my husband's gonna add hot sauce to this. Of course, you could serve it with hot sauce or salsa or any of your favorite breakfast burrito toppings. Ooh, a green chili salsa would be really good. I kind of like to tuck the corners in as I roll so that it stays all in there. Now, if you wanted to, you could also brown these up in a pan after rolling them, just to give them a little crunch on the outside. Want this recipe and over 250 more just like it? Grab them all in our app with the monthly meal plan recipe subscription at fitfoodiechicks.com/food. And don't forget to grab your free Ultimate 10 ebook with our top 10 viral breakfast, lunch, treat, and snack recipes that broke the internet. Get it at fitfoodiechicks.com/ebook or in the link in our bio or the description of this video. So if you're using these for meal prep, you could wrap them up individually in foil or Ziploc bags, and you can store them in the refrigerator for up to 5 days or frozen for up to 3 months, and then just reheat them in the microwave. Now let's eat. It's so good. It is a huge burrito. This is going to be super satisfying. So good. Who doesn't love breakfast for dinner?